haven't taken a shit for 2 weeks, number 2 is not an option. I feel like Three, two, one. What's going on, sports family, and welcome to another edition of Roll Call, presented by The Unit. I am your host, Viper. I finally have the unit in the building tonight. Gentlemen, welcome. I'm so sorry that you missed episode 79.5. We're glad that you're on board for show 80. This is tryouts. And we're going to go to 100. If you don't make the cut, we give you a call and you bring your playbook. Stinger, Omaha, Nebraska, what you got, man?
Hey, shit, I make it to 100. I'm grandfathered in. I ain't going nowhere. I'm good, though, man. I am good, man. They got the heat turned up in Omaha, man. It was 98 degrees, and it was 98% humidity up in this bitch today, man. It's going to be worse tomorrow, man. So
you sound like an old
inside.
Man.
Hey, man.
You sound like an old man talking about the weather, man.
Can't play no golf. It's too hot. You know me.
It's too hot. Do y'all like this gradual Stinger just turning into stand, just slowly? Just a slow burn. That slow burn. Hey, you know,
it's too hot, man.
Yeah, I ain't going out there today. I ain't going out there. You got that slow burn. Yeah. Sandman, Salina, Kansas. What you got, man?
Man, I don't have very much either, man. I just I have an update for you guys, man. A workout update. Yeah.
Proceed.
Hey,
we just saw you, so you couldn't be that far along. We just saw you.
I know 2 days you missed.
I know.
Be quiet, Hollywood. I want to hear this.
Hey, man.
Hey, I'll take my shit
chill
out,
out, man. Hey, man. I just wanted to tell y'all, man. I kind of got off the kettlebells, man. I think I jumped the gun too soon. You know what I'm saying, man? So, man, for the last like 2 or 3 nights, man, me and my wife, man, we've been walking, man. I've been walking, man. So I would take that. Yeah.
Wait. Hollywood, no. Hollywood, Dallas, Texas. What you got? Hey, I feel like this is a debate, and I get an opportunity to respond to that. We got 2 days in. Ain't we so? We gotta wait.
I said 3, man.
You gotta give at least 30 days. Come on, bro.
Anyway, I burned 1,000 calories at the gym today.
Man. Hey, man, I got to see the unit, man. I took my vacation last week. Had a good time. Got to see my broskies. My man Stinger was in the house.
It's a topic on the show.
I know, but it was my vacation last week. I could talk about my vacation. I was on vacation. We have to hear about Pinehurst and all the other stuff. I can't talk a little bit about my vacation.
It's a fair point.
79.5, chill. Okay? So all I'm saying, man, is look, I'm having a hard time getting back in the groove of work now. It's been 2 days and there's been no improvement.
Oh, man.
I don't know, man. I'm struggling, man. I'm struggling.
So as Hollywood always does, he spoils the topics on the show. We've got a great lineup. We got a great lineup for you tonight. We're gonna talk about the sorry ass Team USA. We're gonna talk about some Madden ratings. We're gonna talk about this Lou Lane golf tournament. First and foremost, we saw Tony Leonard.
The Tony Leonard.
The Tony Leonard?
And Tony Leonard was doing Tony Leonard things. In a Tony Leonard environment. Around Tony Leonard friends.
Hey,
what does that mean?
So shout out to Tony Leonard, man.
Yeah,
appreciate it. Great to see him, man.
Dude, yeah,
the guy had a lot of energy. We were excited to see him. He was excited to see us, man.
He showed us some love, man. He showed us some love.
He showed up, showed out. We felt like he rolled the red carpet out for us in Manhattan, man. It was a good time, man. It was a good time. Shout out to him and appreciate all the marketing that he's been doing for the show, man, because we hired him as our Facebook guy because we don't have a Facebook guy. So we got to do what we can do, right, till we can do better. So right now I feel like we're doing better. Guy's probably listened to 2 shows and he's He's pushing the show like it's his. So appreciate you, Tony. Thank you. We appreciate that. You're hired if you ever want to be on the show. We've always got one spot open for you. We can bump that other guy and get you in here. So the Lou Lane Memorial Golf Tournament was a good time. I will say so. Well, I don't want to spoil it. I mean, how do you guys want to? What do you guys want to do? You guys want me to? I mean, what were your thoughts on the tournament? How did you feel how it went? We shot -5. I don't know. I'd have to go back to the footage to see what I thought we were going to shoot or what I projected that we would shoot, but we were right around where I thought we'd be. Yeah.
I thought we'd finish. I think I said 6 between 6 under and 8 under. Okay. We missed a couple putts.
Yeah.
And then you got to take in the alcohol intake from the previous night. So I think we finished about where we should have finished.
Everybody was not up to par.
I feel like not 100%.
I don't want to call out any names. I don't want to, because I want them to come back out with me. But I feel like there was a couple guys who ran out of gas towards the end. They were putting across the line, and it was like them swings kept getting longer and longer as we got to 15, 16, 17, and 18.
Hey, it got hot out
man,
there,
my game kind of. I was excited, man. I mean, to play, and I knew I wasn't gonna be all that great, man. And when I hit that birdie putt, man, on hole number 1, I thought the sky was the limit for me. But I thought the sky was really the limit for me, man. But as you say, man, and it was a wild thing because I was playing solid. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't at the start of losing all of my balls in my bag yet. And Hollywood wasn't playing so great. I think we kind of canceled each other out, and we helped each other out. You know what I'm saying?
I would say that you played better than me, quite honestly. But I tell you what, in the words of Dennis Green, I was what you thought I was. That's what I was. I told you, I'm gonna hit. I told Viper, I'm gonna hit you some good ones, man. And I'm gonna hit you more bad ones than good ones. But I'm gonna hit you a couple good ones.
You did hit some good shots. Yeah. And I just hit better shots. We'd probably use mine. Yours if I hadn't hit a good shot. So there's a couple.
You play more than me, and I fucking hate golf.
Yeah, I shot. But man, I went out Sunday and shot a smooth 78, man.
Yeah,
I'm an 8.3.
So I didn't tell y'all this, man. I didn't want to tell y'all this during the tournament, but usually, bro, after about the 5th hole, I'm done. I'm done. Is it almost over yet? Are we done yet, bro?
The peer pressure didn't allow for that. You weren't going to do that.
Yeah.
You weren't doing that.
No, I couldn't.
And it wasn't going to be any peer pressure shit. He didn't start playing till about hole 6. So you can't count the first 5.
I mean, think about the environment we were in, though. Think about the environment. So, we were a little hungover from the night before. It got warm out there. We made the turn. They didn't have any power in the clubhouse, so we barely got something to drink. Right, we barely got some Gatorade.
We had some obstacles.
I think we got a sandwich and we had to split it 4 ways.
We had a sandwich we split up 4 ways.
I did get a bite of that sandwich.
Everybody got a bite.
And it wasn't that good. I was just hungry.
It wasn't good.
Yeah. No mayonnaise, mustard, or nothing. But we all ate it.
We all ate it, man.
Gosh,
bro, I'm telling you, man.
Hey, and we were
it was
out there.
Fun though, man.
Yeah, we were out there in our duds. I want to shout out to Tay's Creative Ways because she did our polos, printed the logos, and a very quick turnaround time, right? We're talking 8 days, right? So if you're looking for t-shirts, hats, jackets, sports apparel, spirit wear, logo design, and more, look no further. Here at TCW, we do more than just shirts. We can customize just about anything you need. If you want apparel that will make your business, club, team, or anything stand out, please contact Tay's Creative Ways. You can follow them on Facebook and Instagram at TCW Custom Apparel, or you can go to their website. It's called www.tcwcustomapparel.com. So, yeah, man, she did a good job. It was a quick turnaround, but it was a great time. We looked fly. We had our grays on. We were holding it down, man. It was
and remember when I was
out there.
Yeah, I was like, hey, man, we just got to yell after every hole, man. Just get excited. And sure enough, at the end of the match, the dude was like, man, I thought y'all was killing it. I was getting all excited.
Hey, man, your boy drove by and say, "What'd y'all shoot?" I'm like, "Oh man, what'd you shoot?" Man?
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a good time. It was a great time, and it was for good cause. Got to see Kylie Lane, so that was good. Got to chat with her for a little bit, and it's for a good cause. So,
Who else we see, man? Scotty Boos.
Scotty Boos,
Yeah,
Scott
Scotty Boos.
Jason Kazar,
Aaron Aiken.
Yeah.
Aaron Aiken,
Morgan Anderson.
Morgan Anderson,
Shane Seaman.
Shane Sieben. Yeah,
Yep.
we got to see Siebes. Yeah,
ML.
yeah. Oh, and Hoyter. We saw Hoyter.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Coach Hoyt.
Yeah. So shout out to
Looks
Coach
like,
Hoyt,
looks
man.
like he's loving retirement.
Listen, I know his
man.
name is not. I know his name is Greg, but I cannot call him Greg. Coach
Ever.
Coach Hoyt.
Ever.
Forever.
It's
He'll
Coach
forever be
Hoyt.
coach to me. Badass, great dude, great guy, man, and a good time. Kanye West released an album, and then didn't release an album, and then had a party for an album he didn't release. I don't know how much time you guys want to spend on it, but I think
And
it's definitely worth
I
noting.
like this. Can we park here?
I mean, you got about 30 seconds. Go ahead, man.
Listen, it behooves me about this dude, man. First, the dude said everybody wants to hear his music, man, or at least everybody wants to hear what he's got to say. He at 10:59, he decides that the album's not going to be released, and it was supposed to be released at midnight. Then he decides to throw a listening party to the album, like you said, that's not going to be released. Not
Marlon, get your
only
boy.
did he not see he just played the album, and people paid to go see that. He played the album, guys, and stood down there and just walked around. Who does that?
Kanye.
Kanye.
I mean, we
Kanye.
probably would have played a little better because that was kind of the game plan.
We
was
were looking
the album
forward
was
to
coming
that.
out. We're gonna, we got the speaker. We're gonna play the album while we're playing golf. We're gonna listen, and then we're searching for it, and it's not out there.
Kanye, we in that ass for 5 strokes, dog.
Yeah.
You probably would have knocked off 5 strokes for us, dog, if you would have been
man.
out there.
Kanye's fault we lost.
I agree, 100%. I agree. We have got a great show lined up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to the show. First up on the docket, Team USA has 3 losses, including a loss most recently to who they played. It was
France.
Francais.
Oh, France. Yeah, they lost to France. They lost to Nigeria. They lost to was it Spain?
They
Yes.
lost to France. They lost. Yeah, man. It's a mess. No. I think they beat Spain, but they have lost several. Now the first 2 games were prelims, right? I think against Nigeria, they lost 90-87.
Yeah.
And then they lost to they actually lost to France in their first
In the
round. I guess
Olympics,
the
yeah.
actual
Yeah.
Olympics in their first pool play game. So it's like who's man, I don't want to hear nothing about KD, but the memes right now on him,
man.
oh
They're
my
killing
God,
him.
They're
God,
killing
they
the
are
memes.
killing him, bro.
Yeah,
And I
right
look
now.
at this team, like there's this. It's not. They didn't put this team together very well, man. Like I get it. They want to be like, oh, we need pieces. We need guys that can do this. Not me. Give me all the best, and we'll figure the other shit out. Like, I feel like they're trying to put, like, Adebayo's on the squad. Zach LaVine is on the squad. Like, come on, bro.
Man, I'm not buying that, man. Like, there's plenty of talent on the. They're all stars. Like, all these guys are all stars. They might
Lillard
not
ain't
be
doing
top 10 players, but they're all stars. There's no excuse for them to be losing these games. They're playing against other NBA players on other teams. Evan Fournier gave him 28 points. That dude's a role player for the Boston Celtics. I mean,
Yeah. I ain't even watched the game, man.
I haven't either. I just wake up and see the damn score. And it looks like I didn't need to watch. Where's Kevin Durant? What is he doing? You got Draymond Green out here. And who the fuck is Keldon Johnson?
yeah, I don't know what they were doing there.
Bro, JaVale McGee? JaVale McGee. Come on, bro. These aren't all-stars. These aren't all-stars.
Those are
Jeremy.
those dudes aren't even playing. Like those dudes aren't playing. They're like riding the bench.
Well, it's only 15 spot or 12 spots, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to spend too much time on this because we are so far from the dream team. I did want to say Patrick
true.
Ewing had an interesting take, and I want to get your perspective on this. It's harder to play now because of the dream team. All the current players grew up looking up to us and watching us dominate the rest of the world, but the rest of the world is caught up. Is there any truth to that?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's truth to that.
Okay.
But we are still dominant, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We won't ever be. I mean, when I say a USA team, I ain't talking about these other teams. I'm talking about the original USA team. Like, we'll never dominate like that.
Nah.
But we still shouldn't be losing to
Shouldn't be
Nigeria,
losing
bro.
to Nigeria. Yeah. Yeah.
They got what, one dude in the league? Two dudes that are in the league? Like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous, man.
The gap's definitely closing, and international
closed.
basketball is. I mean, it's a lot different. They play a different game, and that's what they're starting to put some of the blame on Popovich now. You know, versus when Coach K was coaching the team. You know, Popovich is a big, ball movement guy, and you look at Durant and Dame Lillard, like those are ball dominant players, right? So if you put them in an offense where it's like, hey, you got to move the ball, those guys don't get in the rhythm that they need to really play their game and take over when they need to, because you see they're losing these games down the stretch, right? They was up 7 points with like 3.5 minutes left, and then they didn't have a closer. Right,
you got Keldon Johnson and Zach LaVine looking to take the last shot, bro.
Yeah, move it around to the open guy. No, give it to
Zach
KD
LaVine
or
a
give it to
singer?
Lillard.
I thought he was a singer. He's hooping now.
That's Josh.
He's a hooper. He's a hooper.
Oh, my bad.
Plays for the Bulls, man. He plays for the Bulls.
All right. Well,
Like the only players that
I'm gonna
people
go out
know.
on a limb and say he don't have a whole lot of melanin in his skin.
Oh, he do.
He's
Yeah.
he's Dusty Trophy.
Oh, okay. All right.
He got hops. So.
He got mad hops.
Yeah.
All right.
But he's not. That don't make you a baller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
You're saying.
Durant's a
He's athletic,
baller,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like Damian Lillard's a baller. Them dudes should be dominating the game.
Yeah.
And isn't the 3-point line shorter?
It is.
Yes, yeah.
It is.
So you're gonna tell me you're gonna shoot you like Damian Lillard, man? You'll pull up from half court and
Yeah.
shoot a regular J, and now you can't hit the international three. And honestly, it should benefit us because I like the rule. I think we should add the rule, the goaltending rule in the USA.
Yeah.
I love that you can knock the ball
Knock
off
it off,
the rim when it's up there. Like once it hits the rim, you can hit it.
Yeah.
I like that rule. I
We
think
heard
should add it.
Lillard's comment too. He's like, because there's other NBA guys playing on these other teams, and he's like, man, these guys, they play different. They play different when they're playing for their country. Like that Evan Fournier,
Yeah.
like he's a role player. Like now, this dude's a star. Like his role is huge. Like he's got the greenest of green lights. Right
Yeah.
when he's playing for France,
Yeah.
he's not doing that in the NBA. Like
Yeah.
you play a different game when you got that
Yeah.
green light, man.
So do you guys? I feel like you guys burned up all your basketball time on Team USA. So I feel like we'll probably just skip the next topic because it's old anyway.
Can't skip that.
You can't skip that topic.
Giannis
bro.
and the Milwaukee Bucks win the NBA title. Go.
Hey man, give that man his flowers, man. He did it.
Yeah, he got the title and he dug deep for it too.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
willed that team
Because
predictably.
at the beginning, people was like, the first two games, everybody's like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
I thought they were about
It's-
to get ran.
man.
yeah," and they did. But I think Chris Middleton, man, that dude is a fucking
Bro,
I underestimated that
Chris
dude the last
Middleton is a
couple of
beast.
years.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
underestimated him. I thought he wasn't a number 2 guy. I
Yeah.
couldn't be more wrong. Like
You
that
know,
dude
Eric,
is a
you're
bona
not-
fide baller.
You're not picking him first in a pickup game. That's not your first pick.
Yeah, and if you
You're
look
not
at
picking
him,
that guy.
motherfucker looks lost all the time.
Right.
Yes.
But he get
Yes.
buckets.
He's a
Bro, he gets
he's a bucket
buckets.
getter and he's a hooper, right? You look at
He's
him, he
a-
doesn't look super
He's a
athletic.
hooper, man. He's
Right.
But that dude gets
Right.
he gets buckets, man.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And he's shooting Jays over people, fading away. I mean, it was
And yeah, Drew Holiday. They had some great chemistry, man.
Yeah.
Like you got Brook Lopez, he's hitting some buckets. But Phoenix, man, they had a good run too, right? Phoenix had a good run too.
Yeah.
But
Great.
Yeah.
Great NBA season. Way to wrap it up. Way to wrap up the
I
topic.
mean, are we done?
Simone
we didn't give Giannis
Biles.
his props.
Who?
you see it?
Giannis. We didn't give Giannis his props, man.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Can we talk about like how great basketball athletes are? Like, think about it, man. This dude had a hyperextended knee in the previous series. Came back.
It was bad.
Yeah, they're like, oh, his season's over. Like, he's done. Like, he's done for next year, too. This dude came back and gave him a 50-piece in Game 6.
50. He did give him 50 piece, did he?
I mean, I don't think people realize how good of athletes these NBA guys are, man.
Yeah, he's so long. Giannis is so long, and he got hops, and he was hitting free throws.
Yeah, he was hitting free throws.
And he's hitting free throws. Look like
zero,
Viper.
Well, he get 15 seconds to shoot the motherfuckers, man.
All right, Viper, I'm done. Viper. We can move on, man.
At first, man, I was like, they was counting.
Hey, man.
And I was like, well, are they counting too fast? No, man, they shoot the ball at 12
where my
seconds.
man from the Jabari tribe? Are you done? Are you done? Like, I want to move on.
Viper hot.
Simone Biles says she wasn't in the right place mentally during Olympic final. So she backed out of the team, right?
For the team.
Yeah, the team
She
finals.
backed out of the team
for the
finals.
team, man.
She said she didn't want to hurt her team, but she's
She
still
did
doing
a
the
pole
individual.
vault. She did a vault, not a pole vault, the vault. She did the vault. Yeah.
And then she realized she just wasn't there mentally. I just, you know, I look at Osaka, right? Because everyone's going to compare them anyway. I feel like hers was a little different because she's like, I want to play. I just don't want to talk to the media, right? I think
Right.
that's something you can accommodate. I just feel like this one, I think people are going to try to be understanding about it. But like, you only do this. You're only in the Olympics once every 4 years. Of course, it's 5 for this particular case, but you're only in the Olympics for every so often. So it's like, this is what you trained your entire life for. Like you've gone through it twice, or you know what I mean. So you know what it's like. So it's hard for me to. I get it. I want to be compassionate about that, but on the other hand, it's like even a 60-70% Simone Biles is better than 80% of the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know, man. That's a tough one for me, but I get it. She got to do what's best for her.
I'm with you on that. I agree with you on that, man. But damn, man, this is what you do.
Right.
That's what you do.
I mean,
that's why you practice for that moment, for those moments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know you good and everything, and I'm sure there's probably is some. I mean, I watched the interview earlier before they did the qualifications for the individual, and they showed an interview of her, and she looked like she really didn't want to be there during that interview. Like she was saying, you know, they were like, well, what scares you now? She said, I'm scared I might hurt myself.
Yeah, that's that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she said, I'm 24 now.
Right.
She said, when I was younger, I didn't really care about
no
that.
fear. Yeah.
You know
No
what I'm
fear.
saying? There was no fear, but now, I understand that. I get that.
Right.
I've coached, I understand that part. But damn, man, this is what you do.
Yeah.
though.
Right.
Hey,
So-
man. Tell
go
that
ahead.
shit to the lady who's
ahead.
46 years old performing in the Olympics.
I was gonna say, I mean,
She's doing
but
gymnastics.
No, but
Yes.
but that's where I'm coming from, though. I mean, like I said, I mean, like she's an athlete, so she knows her body and her mind better than anybody, right? Like to compete at that level, like
Right.
you know your body, you know your mind, and you, like we can say like a 50, 60, 70% Simone Biles is better than probably 90-95% of the gymnasts that are out there. But 50, 60, 70% Simone Biles doing the the events and the stuff that she does out there, man, she could hurt herself, man. Like you said, she did the vault and she was like facing the wrong way. Like she couldn't even finish, some of the stuff that she was doing.
Yeah.
I just think, man, she did it. There's a mental component and there's a physical piece to it.
Hey, wasn't Sandman pointing the wrong way at one point at the
Oh, Hollywood.
Damn.
We forgot about that.
Damn, we totally forgot about
man,
that,
I forgot
man.
all about
Look, he
that.
don't even remember.
No, bro, we're like almost we're way down here in the show, bro. We
already.
Look.
He ran that shit back on you.
There was a place way up here. Well, actually, it was the second thing that we talked about. It was right after Tony, and it says Lou Lane Golf Tournament. I think that should have been put there. So let's just move on and do what we're doing, okay?
But you were facing the wrong way.
Hey man, I got up there.
Stinger tapped me, man. I was like, what? And then it took me a minute to figure it out.
I got up there and I was like looking, and I looked to the one way, and I was like, oh yeah, that's it's a par 3.
But
that's
to Sandman's credit, I will say both holes were they were about equal distance. But it was funny because I was like, why is he waiting?
It's
because he was waiting for the people that were on the other hole.
They're still on the green. They're still on the green.
Back to this Simone Biles, man. So I'm not gonna say the name of this guy or whatever, but apparently some conservative talk show radio host, says we are raising a generation of weak people like Simone Biles, and called her a selfish sociopath. I don't know what that's all about. But so it makes me it's hard to like get on her, but I'm kind of torn on this one because I really see the value in toughing through something when you're like, man, this is terrible. How am I going to get through this? You know, but that's
me and Sandman just had to do it on Friday. What are you talking about, bro?
Hey,
we just did.
Y'all did. Because I was looking in the eyes and they wasn't there. I was about to give y'all standing 8 count on 17, dog.
Hey, every time I got back in the cart, Holly was like, hey man, you all right? You good?
Quit taking this shit so serious, man. I'm just gonna hit the next ball. Fuck it, see where it goes.
Yeah. You're a bum. You're not getting a ball.
Viper was like, "Hey man, you having fun?" Yeah, I'm like,
everybody got to check on the motherfucker, man.
I had to, man. Oh my god.
Man, I told you, man, my game was just after that 7th hole, man. My game started to disintegrate.
But I'm with you, Viper. That's a struggle for me, man. I'm struggling with it. Because then she might compete tomorrow in the individuals.
Like that, like that piece of it. I'm like, it's hard to understand because, like a comparison I would draw would be like a baseball player, right? You know, that's coming to the end of their career, and then next thing you know, they demote them. You know what I mean? And they may not finish out the season, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, who knows?
Fuck it, man. Let's go to buffoonery. Let's go.
Hey.
First up. Speaking of golf, first up on Buffoonery Boulevard, man. First of all, if this is your first time watching the show, welcome to Buffoonery Boulevard, where we talk about the silliest shit that happened in sports this week. First up, Justin Thomas, and I quote, went into the Olympic Village for a nice workout last night. Safe to say there weren't many athletes fighting me for the 20-pound dumbbells. Now I'm 50-50 on JT. I like him sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like he might use the N-word from time to time. But this is funny. This is funny, right? Like a guy who can laugh at himself, go in there and, make a joke because, he's not the biggest guy. I mean, he hits it big, but he's not the biggest guy. But
is he number one in the world right now? Is he the number one player in the world or something?
That's a negative.
No. Okay.
He is not the number one player in the world. So
taking a wild stab.
Yeah. I mean, just if you feel the urge, just don't, because it's golf. Okay. So you got
fair. Basketball. I've had enough golf. Fair enough. I've had more than enough golf. That's the fucking sure.
Probably he's number 4. I mean.
Yeah, he's up crazy. There. He's top 5. He's top 5.
Thank you, Stinger. Okay.
And he may have been number 1 a while ago. So
I think he was at some point. Yeah,
it's not a bad stab. But
all right.
Next up on Buffoonery Boulevard. Oh man, I had to reread this a couple of times because I was like, "What?" Basketball star DJ Cooper banned after a drug test reveals he's pregnant.
I was like, is this one of those non-binary, transgender?
Hey, is that them?
I don't know, but I really want to get in this car.
I'm the pappy.
What in the hell is going on here, Stinger? What's that? What you got the 411 on this?
Ah, man, I don't know what's going on here, man. But I think what happened is he used his girlfriend's urine to take a drug test.
Girlfriend's
Yes.
urine, man. Dude used his girlfriend's urine.
Ah, man.
And apparently she had no idea she was pregnant.
So
Hey,
how
man,
about
yeah.
that?
So they got a lot going on.
Is
And
that
so the FIDA, is that what it is?
FIBA, yeah, FIBA.
FIBA.
FIBA, they suspended him for fraud.
That could be a fucked up day. You about to have a baby that you probably didn't know about, and you just got suspended.
Man,
And-
I
yeah,
hope it's his baby.
Damn.
There's layers. There's layers to this.
There are. You got suspended for somebody else's baby. That's a hot test right there.
we might need to stay close to this story.
Yeah.
I'd like to stay close to this story.
Bounce back.
We need to check about 6 months from now.
yeah, because you got to follow this one up because this Bob probably gonna do some more buffoonery.
Yeah.
But wait a minute though, the girlfriend, she probably was in on it. Like, just pee in this cup, whatever, right?
Maybe.
She had to be.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah, she had to be.
Yeah,
had to
I mean,
She had to be cool with it.
She didn't know she
People
was
ain't just
pregnant.
giving you
She
that
was
pee,
pregnant,
dog.
though.
Wow,
isn't he
man.
better off? This is the buffoonery. Isn't he better off testing positive?
Yes.
Or whatever happened to going and getting a kit, right? Like,
Yeah.
go get a
Yeah.
kit, get yourself taken care of, man, and keep
Yeah, man.
moving. Man, I don't know. Maybe how they do the test, you got to do it right there. So.
You can buy urine online, bro.
Well,
buy it online.
and sometimes when it's like those leagues and they pull follicles, so you're
That's what I'm
doomed.
saying. I mean, if it was like, hopefully it wasn't no hard. I mean, if it was like marijuana, like we're back on this again, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if they're,
Yeah.
if he's avoiding a drug test because of marijuana, then like I think there's
Yeah.
a bigger problem.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's
Yeah.
a different conversation.
Well, the crazy part is that he didn't even try to pee, so you know it's something. It's something in
Yeah.
there.
And it's a 2-year suspension.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because, I mean,
for the fraud,
Because what would his suspension have been if he just tested positive for marijuana?
it had to be a number of games, probably.
Yeah. It's like, what, 15, 20 games or what? I don't know.
Man,
I don't know.
Right.
Hey,
But it ain't 2 years.
DJ might be on that meth.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're scoring at home, fraud is worse than a failed drug test.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Next up on Buffoonery Boulevard, last but not least, oh man, Gardner Minshew he's kind of a personality, right? He's got the long hair. He does weird stuff. Where did he play? Washington State.
And he's
he
the one
played
with
with
the dad
Mike
that's
Leach.
yoked.
He played with Mike Leach. Played for Mike Leach, right? This guy, he's a weird guy. So he says, and I quote, "In preparation for the competition," and he's referring to the competition with what's his name?
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Yeah, Lawrence. Yeah. In preparation for the competition, I haven't taken a shit for 2 weeks. Number 2 is not an option. I feel like that should be a
No pun
t-shirt.
intended.
I feel like that should be a t-shirt or that should be something.
I mean, I feel like that's a warning shot. That's a warning shot. Trevor Lawrence, that's a warning shot. I don't think it's going to matter.
I mean,
think
they
Trevor's
gotta
not
know
gonna
that's his
matter.
guy, right?
Yeah.
And what's
Yeah,
Urban
Trevor's
say
the
about
guy.
this? Does he care? Does he
Yeah.
care? That's
I don't
fine.
know.
It's pretty funny.
I mean, Gardner. He got pulled last year. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. It's funny
Oh,
though.
man.
It's some funny shit.
Good quote.
I had to read. Yeah,
I did. I had to
like,
read it a couple times.
I
too.
feel like he was setting himself up.
Yeah.
He knew he was gonna say that. Like he been working on that all week.
He's a funny guy.
Number
Yeah,
two is not
been
an
working on
option.
that.
Yeah, number 2 is not an option. I like it. That is going to bring Buffoonery Boulevard to a close. We are moving on to football, ladies and gentlemen. Man, it's back.
It's
It's back. Can we get a moment of silence for the return of football and the exit of basketball?
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, I ain't gonna have a conference.
I don't,
What are you singing that song for? Where you gonna play it?
where you gonna play at?
Where you gonna play it?
K-State gonna be independent.
We ain't got a conference, but y'all in a conference where you don't matter. So I mean,
But we still in a conference, though.
Whoa. Wait,
The SEC is solid.
See, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you know. I wish that somehow we could put the fucking docket up just so they know what it's
We
like.
should
to
do
herd
that one
cats.
day. We should see if Joey can do that.
You guys are terrible. Fucking terrible. Okay? All right. So, Texas
What's
and
the problem?
OU.
We're terrible.
No, you guys just jump around. I mean, I guess I did jump around and get you when you were aiming the wrong way on that one hole, but it's all relative, right?
Still funny, though.
It's cold blooded.
Texas and OU could leave the Big 12 as early as 2025 now, is what I'm seeing lately. That's the latest this afternoon that I saw, 2025.
Yeah, so they've
is when their
officially-
media rights end.
Yeah, they've officially asked the SEC if they can join the conference.
Right.
But they don't have to necessarily wait till 2025. They would just have to pay it's like $76 million
Yeah, $76
to leave
million.
early. Yeah. So they I think it's a slow process, but they are officially trying to get out of the Big 12. And that's it does hurt the Big 12. Like, I'm not a Big 12 but that hurts big time. That's
yeah. I mean,
the
it's the
SEC
two
is
biggest-
now. It's not even a Power 5. It would be a super power conference. Like,
right.
I don't know, man. It's just. What do you do? Because what did the other teams do? K-State, Baylor, like who the fuck? Like, you can win that conference and you're still not going to make the playoff.
Well, but they're going to be, what are they talking about, 12-team playoff right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and 10 of them are going to come from the SEC.
Don't 10 of them already come from the SEC? I could have swore I saw Vanderbilt in there one time.
Yeah, man.
SEC bashing. I can't wait for it. I can't wait. I will still, just so you know, I will still bash the SEC. Still.
Not gonna. Well, when this happens, they're already the best conference.
They're the best.
This
I
will
mean-
undoubtedly make them. It won't even be an argument
even
anymore.
close.
Well,
it won't even
but
be an
wait a
argument.
minute. Wait a minute. Let's not jump too far ahead here. Because the Big 12. So what is the Big 12? Is the Big 12 the third or fourth best? They're the third best conference at best on a good year.
Okay.
Okay. So because the Pac-12 it's got a couple teams in there, they can do some stuff, right? I mean, it's a wash between those two teams. I think when they meet up, it's 50-50, right? I'm not gonna jump out there and say, oh, this solidifies them as the best conference in the country. Now, do they have the most money? Yeah. Do they have the most clout? Yeah. But I don't know if they're the best teams. Because let's be honest, Texas ain't it.
Texas ain't it.
Texas ain't it.
True.
OU's had a couple of good years.
A couple.
What
you mean,
They made
man?
the playoffs like the last 4 years.
They've had like the last 8 Heisman winners.
Yeah, like what are you talking?
Nah, man.
He said
Nah,
the last
man.
8. He said they had the last 8 Heisman. Bro, what are you talking
Hey,
about?
I'm with you.
bro?
I'm with you.
Stop
Who's the
it.
best
You guys are
conference
talking
then? Who's the best
nonsense.
conference then?
We're not doing the best conference right now. What we're
So if they're
talking
not
about
the best conference,
we're talking about Texas and Oklahoma right now.
Okay. You add those teams to that conference, it is a wrap.
What's it
ain't
a
even,
rap?
It ain't even close.
How's
SEC
it a
is
wrap,
already
though?
the best conference. You add those two teams, it's not even close anymore.
yeah.
And where do
who
you
else
think those
competes
teams
with
are going to
them?
finish
That's, I mean,
in
They
the
probably won't even
SEC?
finish in the top 3 or 4.
yeah. Depending on what division they in.
But it don't matter. You on the side with LSU, Alabama, Georgia. I mean, it don't matter. Texas likes this because now they back with A&M, right? They got A&M. They got the rival game back with A&M. So that benefits them. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
Like-
it'll be them and A&M in the fucking toilet bowl in the SEC. Is what it'll be.
look, you guys gotta learn to not be biased. Like there is no way
It's
there
not
will be
bias. It's
team-
not bias. You're
the
looking
conference
at
will
the,
undoubtedly be the best conference, bar none. Not even
Yeah,
close.
it's not close.
It's not
really
even
not.
close.
Like you can't even bring up. And who's the other conference?
Who's
Like,
the other conference you
next?
would even compare to it? With those two teams in it. Look, that's the thinking phase. That's what. That's the thinking phase.
Too
right
long.
there.
It's taking too long. There's like no answer. It's like,
so. See, and this is what they do, Sandman.
No,
They-
that's
Yeah,
buying time. We're giving you time to answer. He's buying time.
I'm
Stinger.
not buying
thinking.
time. I'm not
He's
buying
buying time.
And
He's
I'm
buying
sitting
time,
here
Stinger.
and I'm looking at the 2020 standings. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 teams with a 500 or below record.
That's only half of them.
9 teams.
Okay, but
Half
that's
your
only half
teams
the teams, bro.
That doesn't.
And they're about to add 2 more.
that aren't going to be under 500.
That aren't gonna-
Finish, Viper. I see where you're going.
No, he's not.
I see
What-
He's
that's what I'm
not
saying.
going anywhere. You're driving
No,
down a
you,
dark,
you,
snowy road.
you talk all that shit and you can say and laugh and fall back from your mic. At the end of the day, they got 9 teams with fucking 500 or below records. Vanderbilt didn't win a damn game.
Okay.
You can go to the bottom
don't-
of any conference.
don't
That's what
go
you're
to
going to
the-
see.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so let's go to the top.
Okay,
Let's go to the top. Florida tops the East. They were 8-4. They were 8-4.
COVID year 2. It's probably best to go back 2 years. quite
Bama was
honestly.
13-0. They won the national championship, right? Because somebody doesn't want to play zone against a wide receiver. That's a different conversation. Okay, then you got A&M. A&M was 9-1, and then you go all the way down to Auburn at 6-5. Like, stop it.
Okay,
Stop this bullshit. It's got to stop. And if you throw Oklahoma and Texas in there, they're somewhere in there. Like, it's not that great.
bro.
It's not that great.
So who's
Year
better?
in and year out, year in and year out, that is the best conference. There will be teams that are up, there'll be teams that are down, but year in year out, that conference overall will be the best.
LSU
Tell
won
me
the
if
national
they're not,
championship
tell
the
me
year
who's the
before.
best.
LSU
If
won
they're
the
not,
national
tell me who
championship the
is.
year before.
Who's close to them? Let's talk about that.
Auburn was 6-5.
That's great. Who was close to the SEC? Which conference would you pick to be close to the SEC?
It's obvious the Big Ten.
Get the fuck out of here. The Big Ten?
Stop it, man.
Nah.
See,
This
you're
is
you're
ridiculous.
playing, man.
Let's move on.
Let's move
This is
on.
ridiculous because that's what you would say.
He said
Let's
the Big
move
Ten.
on.
This is not even on the docket, but I got time tonight. I'm here for it.
Well, let's fucking park. Let's fucking park. Let's fucking park. Okay?
But you're not.
We can
you're
start
not,
at the,
you're
let's
not
start
bringing
at the
any
bottom.
data to the table.
Let's start at the bottom. Let's
You're
start at
just
the bottom.
talking. You're not
Let's start
bringing
at
any
the bottom.
data. You're just.
Let's-
you're going
let's
off
start
your
at the-
gut.
No.
You're over there talking off your gut.
Let's
You
start at
couldn't
the bottom of the Big Ten. Nebraska. Let's start there.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, you got it pulled up now?
Yeah, who you got? Then who's next?
Nah, we're
Don't
moving
fuck-
on,
you know
man.
how
We're
we're
moving
moving
on.
on.
He said we're moving
We're
on.
moving on
He said
now.
we're moving on.
Like, you guys just, I'm just telling you, like, just stop though. Like, I get
It's
it.
not-
Like,
Right, it's not even
overall,
close.
From top
It's
to
not even
bottom,
close.
from top to bottom, if you add Texas and OU, they probably go a notch or two up, but it's not going to be like world beaters. Nobody's scared of Texas and OU. Are you kidding me?
Okay, but
Who's scared of
yeah,
them?
you're scared of OU. OU makes the national. They make it to the playoffs almost every year.
They won't be making it now.
If they do 12, SEC gonna get 8 teams.
It's not
You're
the Big
talking
Ten.
about the
Regardless,
Big
it's
Ten,
not the
bro.
Big Ten. It's not the Big Ten,
bro. The Big Ten had
They got
4
Ohio State.
teams. They had 4 teams with a record over 500. 4. The Big Ten, and that's who you picked.
Oh, okay, the SEC had 5.
Okay, you had Illinois
that's my
2-6,
That's my
Purdue
point.
2-4, Nebraska 3-5, Minnesota 3-4.
They had 5, and it was Auburn, and they were 6-5.
Okay,
So that's
That's
what I'm
over
saying. Is like
500.
it's like we get so caught up in all of the
no,
the
don't move the
pageantry of the
goalposts. We're
SEC
talking
and the
about.
South.
Don't move the goalposts.
I'm just
sir.
telling you, the Big Ten had 4 winning records. The SEC had 5.
Yeah, you know who
It's
one
not
of
that
those teams
far
were?
off.
It was
It's not that-
Northwestern, bro.
It's not that far off.
Northwestern?
Northwestern.
They're a quality football team.
Man, stop. Come on, man. Let's go, man. Let's
Move
go.
on.
Can we talk about, man, who's got the
on.
docket? Where's the
This is
docket at, man?
ridiculous, man. Joey gonna cut us off. Come on, man. Stop this
No,
shit.
he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
God.
You guys are fucking idiots. Aaron Rodgers shows up to football camp. Does anybody care? I mean, I feel like I knew this was gonna happen all along.
You knew it was gonna
Like
happen.
it was just a bunch of talk and
Yeah.
Hey, listen, whatever Booger says, I go the other way. Booger's like he ain't showing up.
Booger
to
did
camp.
say he wasn't showing up. I did
He
see
ain't
that
showing up to
yesterday.
camp, and he
I
showed up
didn't
to camp.
think he
Booger.
was either, man. I didn't think he, but I also didn't think Deshaun Watson was. But going back to Aaron Rodgers, like my understanding is they're putting a deal together for him where he can leave next year.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're changing his contract so that it doesn't go through 2025. He'll be able to leave next year if he wants.
Yeah.
Which apparently is
Shit.
I guess he's okay with.
Hey, Aaron knew he had to get back. Shit, you can't. Hey, you can't talk to Jake from State Farm if your ass ain't throwing no football. So shit, you better throw it for
He's
somebody.
been in the league for a while. I think he got
They're
his
making
money.
some moves, too. He said he want Randall Cobb back. Looks like they trading for him, trying to get him back on the squad. So
Yeah.
he gonna get a few more weapons.
He gonna get what he want.
Yeah.
He gonna get what he want.
And
they gonna treat him
Deshaun-
like they gonna roll out the red carpet for him like they did for Brady in Tampa.
Deshaun Watson still wants to be traded. They're talking about 3 first-round picks. That's a lot.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
No, it's not.
3 first rounds?
Yeah.
Nah, man. That's
He got too much baggage for that right now.
nah. they'll
Well,
get-
and that's the thing.
get at
I
least
feel
2.
like that's the catch. Like, oh yeah, we're willing to trade him, but we're gonna need 3 first-round picks. Nobody's willing to do that with this investigation looming around
Yeah.
him, whether he's guilty or not. Right.
Right.
yeah.
So
I think
know, man.
I think he gets traded. I think
Yeah.
because I think it's just you don't want the headache of it, man. Like
Yeah.
now you got
That's
to
a
do
lot.
just like Green. Like you got a guy who's there. He's not happy. You know he's not happy.
But you can't believe that they set
you
this
gonna-
guy up first and then are going to trade him. Like it just doesn't seem.
I know,
right.
yeah.
well,
It
they
doesn't
said
seem-
no.
that-
They said well, I mean, it's out there. But think about it. Like, why do you don't want him there? Like if I'm him, I'm not playing hard. I'm just collect my check. I ain't gonna play hard. I might even get hurt.
Yeah.
I might even get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Or I might have a mental issue.
Yeah. You definitely have a mental issue.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, it's just not gonna work long term.
Yeah.
Man. They gotta
I
move
mean,
the guy.
it's better for them anyways. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
you
going to be
gotta move
shitty.
on.
They're going to be shitty.
Yeah.
So why not go get the draft picks and,
And I always go
move
back
this
to
dude?
you let JJ Watts go.
Yeah.
He asked to be out of his contract. You did it with no issues. But now
Yeah.
old Deshaun, because he's a little younger and he got some skills, you don't want to do that. I mean,
Right.
You should honor his just as much as you honored the great white hope, JJ Watt. So, oh man.
The NFL training camps opened up today. How do you guys feel? I mean, feeling good? Excited about football coming back? You more excited about college football coming back?
I'm super
Or are you
excited for the
just
NFL.
sitting in the corner beating your meat because the SEC may get Texas and OU and it's just going to be even better now?
Hey,
I'm
I will say
ready
this.
for the NFL, man. I'm ready for Tomas, man. I think we're gonna get it this year, and I
Hey,
never
man.
say that.
Hey man.
I never say that, but I think we got a great shot. Got a great shot. I think we're gonna go undefeated too.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah, I think we have a chance.
Hey,
I
man.
think Tom Brady.
Is
I
this
think
the
Tom
part where
Brady
you
is
just
up-
start saying crazy shit in the podcast because you want some
Bro,
more burn
no.
or what? Like we'll get you
No,
some more
bro.
playing time, dog.
Listen-
you don't have to do that.
Listen to what I'm saying. That's about the only thing that Tom Brady needs is an undefeated season in the Super Bowl. He was
Hey,
one
man.
game away.
What
What else is he playing for out there?
And Mike Tannenbaum also said the Cowboys are going to play in the NFC Championship. So, no.
Oh, this year?
No. This year, bro.
They could.
No.
That conference
stop.
is just shitty enough for them to do that.
No, bro. Actually, while you're tripping, a lot of people think that the Washington football team is a better team. They got They might have the best defense in the league.
Who's their quarterback?
Shit. That's a great question.
Hey,
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Oh, the
nah,
beard.
you're not winning with him.
No, you're not going that deep.
Sam,
I
man,
mean,
don't be the Booger McFarlane of the show, man. We don't need that.
I like Booger, man. Why you hate no Booger?
I
He's
just
an
feel-
SEC guy. You don't like SEC guys either.
No, man, it's his shirts, man. I'm like, are you wearing a butterfly collar, Negro?
Hey, you better leave Booger alone, man.
Yeah,
Leave
man.
Booger alone.
I'll DM Booger right now and tell him to come on the show so I can roast his ass.
Okay. All right. I would love to hear that. That would be great.
Yeah. He probably likes the SEC too.
He played in the SEC.
Yeah, he played in the SEC.
There you go.
Of course, he likes the SEC. God, man.
Tyreek Hill rated the fastest player in the NFL on Madden 22, but he did
sir.
not get the 99 overall rating. He's not a top? Is he not a top 5 receiver?
Yeah, he's
No.
top 5.
I
He's
think
top
he's
5.
close.
No
I don't know if
way.
he's
They
top
rated him.
five.
Yeah, they got him in the top 5.
They do.
They do?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a top 5. I think he's close. I think he might be
I think he's in
there.
top
They
five.
got him rated as a top 5. I'm just saying.
I'd
They
put
got
him at
rated
7
as a
or
top
8.
5.
I mean, I would ask y'all who y'all top 5 are, but that would create a list for Stinger, which I know he is not comfortable with doing. So I won't do that. I won't do
I'll get
that.
back
I
to you
won't
on
do
that.
that.
Is he top 5 though?
I think he's like on the border. I think he's like 7, 6
Yeah,
to 8,
7 or
maybe.
8. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's some players out there, man, like Devontae Adams. One.
He's like number 3 in Madden. I'm just saying.
Who's
Obi-
number 1 then?
It might be Devontae Adam. It's Devontae Adam or your boy in Arizona, Hopkins.
Oh shit, yeah. And then you got to remember Julio Jones. Julio Jones. I think he got traded to Tennessee, right? Yeah. So
It's a lot.
I'm not sure.
There's
he's
some
top
dudes
5,
out
but he's
there,
close.
yes.
I mean, he's still great. I mean, but
I mean, he's still developing too as a receiver. I think.
yeah. No, I think
JJ
he's
Watt's
done.
still a 94 overall.
Well, that's that,
It's that
he's a
legacy.
94
That's that legacy.
overall.
The legacy score.
That's the legacy score.
Yeah, he just stays above 90 as long as he plays.
Oh man, they love that dude, man.
Love him.
Love
Love
that
him.
guy, man. It's just amazing to me. Wow.
Who you love? JJ Watt.
I don't fuck with JJ Watts.
Oh, here's the number top 10. It's Devontae Adam, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyreek Hill 3, Stephon Diggs 4, Julio Jones 5.
Wow. What about
Tyreek Hill in front of Julio? Yee.
Yeah, that's. I guess it's a video game.
Yeah, it's
Video game.
yeah.
It's
They
a
do the
big
fuck they
deal.
want.
Yeah, it's a big
Big
deal.
deal though. They do a chain and the whole 9, right? You get
Yeah.
the Madden 99.
Yeah, it's Madden week. Madden release week.
Oh, is it this week?
Yeah.
Aaron, the ratings.
Hey, I haven't played. I don't play. I'm on that
The
MLB.
best. So who's the best player? It looks like Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald, hands down, not even close.
Yeah.
Dude is legit, man. Dude is a baller.
It says they. I
JJ
guess they
Watts.
release them every day this week. They'll release all the 99
Yeah.
players this week. So
Come on, man. They love these boys. They got JJ and TJ both at 94.
Yeah.
Come on, player.
I'd be mad if I'm TJ.
Yeah.
Ron Rivera says he's upset. Wants the Washington football team players to that they're the Washington football team is the lowest vaccinated team in the NFL with a 60% vaccination rate. Thoughts, feelings, concerns, gentlemen?
I mean, I would just take the vaccination if that you got to play.
Yeah.
You want to play?
Yeah, the NFL saying you're gonna have to get it.
Yeah.
And some context for that too. Like, so Ron Rivera, if you remember, he had cancer, right?
Right.
So that was his.
Oh, he damn sure don't want them motherfuckers around
exactly,
him. Then.
exactly. He's like, I
Right.
just
High
can't
risk.
understand. I can't understand why these guys won't get it. That's gonna cause friction in the locker room too.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just another thing to
have to worry about.
Have to worry about.
Yep.
You know how these fools are, man. They wait till the last minute. They go get it, man.
That's
How they gonna do, man? You remember how it was, man? When your coach told you to do something, man, you just wait till the last minute to get
And
it
then
done, man.
they'll all be sick opening week.
Had all year to get vaccinated.
Vaccination symptoms.
All year. You gonna wait till camp.
This Delta start hitting, they're gonna shut us down again.
Hey,
Wow.
man. And that was before I was just getting ready to say, are we going to have a football season?
I think so.
Because you remember last year? Do you remember last year? It was like, nah, they'll never do that. They was canceling shit. I mean, football happened, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see.
they were canceling shit.
We'll see.
they got a better understanding of the expectation, even though it's a variant, but they still have the same. It'll be the same protocol. I think that we've got it mastered now, the protocol. So it'll be good.
Yeah.
But cats got to go get vaccinated, though, man.
Nah, man, everybody's loosey goosey now, man. That's the problem, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't seen the mask in Texas in a good 2-3 months. I ain't seen the mask.
You're not
I
going to.
don't wear one in Salina.
Yeah.
I ain't seen a mask. I mean, I still got
But
mine.
we ain't got
I'm
but a
vaccinated,
teaspoon of people here, though.
He said a teaspoon.
All it takes to start that super spreader.
Hey man, it's coming. It's coming.
We're gonna be
zero.
we're gonna be watching marble racing and shit. You keep it up. Y'all wanna wear a mask? Okay.
Say marble race.
Remember we
There's
were
a
watching
E-
marble racing.
ESPN the Ocho. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Once they get all these people in these stands and these games and concerts,
And you know,
Man.
see, this is the thing too. Like, I have my feelings about vaccinations and not vaccinating, but like an NFL game is just nasty anyway. You know, there's beer everywhere. You go to the bathroom, it's disgusting. Like people are, people are spitting. You can, it's just nasty in general without COVID or Delta variant or any of that shit. So.
Can't be gnashing in the bathroom at the bar we was at though.
I just thought about that, man.
That was
Hey, there's definitely COVID and the variant and everything else up in there, man.
Hey, but wasn't there
Hey, Viper, did you say you just peed on the floor? You just peed on the floor?
Hey, looked like everybody else did.
Bro, look, I peed and I didn't even wash my hands. I poured beer on my hands, bro. I'm not touching nothing. I'm not touching nothing.
Oh, God.
Oh man! All right, that is gonna bring us up to closing shots. Who's up first, boys?
I'll go first, man. I'll go first, man. Man, we were talking about the tournament. It was fun. We had a great time, man. But I just want to talk to y'all, man, about mama potato salad. It was on point, man. Now, there's a story behind this, man, because we ate lunch at the golf course, and they had some what looked like was supposed to be pulled pork. And they had some baked beans, and then I looked at the potato salad, and I was like,
Baked beans are okay though.
Baked beans are all right.
I don't want that. And Lord behold, man, parents invited us over. Thank you for your hospitality, man.
Hey, he just used your government name
He
twice,
did use
didn't
my
he?
government name.
My-
He used my
Hey, Joey, just
Hey,
bleep
so-
that shit out.
Hey,
Hey, mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made.
And not once, but twice.
Twice.
Hey, twice charges. Hey, man, your mama potato salad was good, though, man.
Damn,
enjoyed
your
that,
mom's
man. She
potato
loved
salad
having me
made
all
the
over.
closing shot?
Yes.
Closing
Damn.
shot. Mama Ross.
good, man.
Closing shot, man.
Oh man.
Oh man. Hey man, I'll
Hollywood,
go
what
up
you
next,
got,
yeah.
man?
I'm gonna go up next. So I want to shout out to Kaylin, man. She's about to embark on high school, and man, this schedule's insane. They start tryouts tomorrow. The first match is next Wednesday, bro.
Damn.
It is a quick turnaround.
Well, for tennis?
For tennis, man.
She been playing all summer?
I know, but she's ready. She be ready, but
Yeah,
it's just
she's
like
ready.
it's a quick turnaround. Like you don't even know if you're gonna be on varsity or JV or whatever. But
I feel
Man,
like you're
she-
more nervous than she is.
no, I'm good. I'm good with everyone because I just pull her out and be like, we'll just play on our own, like AAU. No, man. She has worked hard all summer, so I'm proud of her.
That's
and
what's
I want
up.
to give her a shout out, man.
That's what's up. Good job, KK. Keep up the good work. Stinger.
Yeah, man.
Omaha, closing shot.
Yeah, not a whole lot, but I got a birthday coming up Friday. Little Isaiah, man, dude's turning 6 years old, man. Getting ready to start kindergarten.
You just born
So
yesterday.
little last hurrah, man, before he gets into school. We're gonna take him to the trampoline park, man. So he's excited about that, man. So we're gonna have some family up, little
Y'all gonna
party,
wear
little
masks?
celebration.
Y'all gonna wear
No
masks?
mask, you know.
No.
No mask. Yeah, no mask. So
I'm gonna crash your
man.
party.
Hey, man. Hey, come on through, man. You know, you're
Me and
always
Blaze,
welcome.
we're gonna roll up there.
So what's up, man? What's the theme, man? I know you got something big.
Nah,
Why you
man,
trying to
Y'all
downplay
gonna
it,
take
man?
out a
that's
private
why it's
jet?
at the-
What y'all gonna do, man?
That's why it's at the trampoline park, man. We laying low, man. You want
You
to
laying
buy
low?
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
trampoline park.
Dinosaur
You like liability. Okay.
Hey, everybody's on their own. Hey, everybody's on their own. They sign their own waiver.
Hey,
You ain't have not a waiver.
Steve said we just meeting there. We just gonna meet there.
Hey man,
Yeah,
hey
yeah, out
man,
there.
trampoline park. That's a healthy level of risk, sir.
I will be there at 1. I mean, if everybody else wants to show up, that's fine. If they don't, they don't.
Happy birthday, Isaiah, man.
Happy
Happy birthday, Isaiah.
All right, boys, for my closing shot, man, it was just nice to be in Manhattan. It was, it's different. It's definitely not the town that we grew up in, but it was nice to see some familiar faces, see some old friends. And before I left town, I drove around and I went to some of the old places where we lived and some of the old places where we used to hang out. Like drove by the fair and drove by Bishop Stadium, which is now Lou Lane Field. Right, so it was good to be back home, man, and it's always a good reminder, you know, what Lou Lane say, never forget who you are and never forget where you come from. It's true, So that was good for me, man, and I had a good time with you guys, and I'm looking forward to doing it again next year. If I don't know, we might have some people opt out. We might have to pick up another team or something.
Can we get like subs? So like at the 5th or 6th hole, you can sub somebody in for me, dog.
Hey man, I'm gonna need you to start training today for next year. Sandman, I'm gonna need you to start training today for next year.
We'll get a unit regimen going. We'll be ready. We'll be ready next year.
That is gonna bring this episode number 80, boys. Jerry Rice. That is gonna bring us up to number 80 for the shows. It's a wrap. Thanks so much to Joey, our producer, for making us sound so good. Please remember to visit joeykindle.com for all your production needs if you need some help. Email us your topic suggestions and questions at theunitpodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter. We are Roll Call Sports with a Z as in zebra. On Facebook, we are Roll Call Sports Podcast. And on Instagram, we are Roll Call Sports Podcast. Remember to hit that subscribe button on the platform you're listening to. And if you're listening to us or you're watching us on YouTube, go ahead and click that subscribe button and that bell so you know when we release a new show. If you're looking for all the hottest takes in sports, because we give it to you raw, man, and we bring it straight from the dome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Look for another episode from us next week. Until then, thank you for listening. God bless. Peace out.